Hello, I'm Kelley, and today I have a short and sweet core strengthening exercise sequence for you. This is ideal for beginners and is also really a helpful exercise to relieve lower back pain. Often when we're weak in our abdominal muscles, our lower back begins to hurt. And then sometimes that pain can kind of end up rising up into the neck and shoulders. So the core work that we do today could potentially help relieve tension in your neck and shoulders as well. For this sequence, ideally you'll have a block. If you don't, can you find a book that is about this thick? And then you might want to have a blanket, and the blanket would go under your head just to help your neck feel at ease when you're lying down on the floor. Okay, let's begin. So I'm going to place my block between my knees and then bring my heels almost underneath my knees and then lying flat down on your back. Just making some adjustments to get comfortable there. First of all, let's find some deep breathing. So hands down by your side. As you inhale, reach your arms up and over until your hands touch the floor. As you exhale, bring your arms down. Deep, smooth breaths. Inhale, arms up and over. And exhale, arms come down. And again, deep breath in, arms up and over. Let's just pause here for a moment. Let that be a big stretch there. In order for your hands to touch the floor overhead, your lower ribs will lift away from the floor. This is a good thing. Later on, we will be using a push of the lower ribs down into the floor as a way of strengthening our core. But for right now, let's just enjoy this stretch. Take a huge breath in, and as you exhale, bring your arms down by your side. To warm your back up a little bit, as you exhale, tuck your tailbone towards the ceiling and your lower back down into the floor. As you inhale, arch your lower back, your chest will lift, your chin will tuck. Exhaling, tucking your tail. Inhaling, arching your lower back. Exhaling, tucking your tail. And inhaling, arching your lower back. One more time. Exhale, tuck your tailbone to the ceiling. And inhale, arch your lower back. And now rest so that you are neither in a tuck nor an arch. And bring your hands onto your side waist and your elbows onto the floor. We're going to warm our abdominal muscles up a bit. Take a huge breath in. And as you exhale, narrow your waist front, back and sides like you're drawing in on a drawstring. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, narrow your waist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, narrow your waist. Now add a squeeze of your block. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, narrow your waist and squeeze your block. Maybe you feel pelvic floor muscles switch on. Deep breath in. Exhale, narrow your waist, squeeze your block. Bring your hands to your lower ribs. Here's where we want to feel the inhales. Deep breath in. Narrow your waist, squeeze your block. Deep breath into your lower ribs. Narrow your waist, squeeze your block. Keep going like that. The way we breathe is really important in everyday life, but certainly while doing exercises. So pay attention here, really feel it in your body. A big inhale spreading into your ribs. And exhaling, narrowing your waist, squeezing your block. Bring your hands down by your side, more for spinal warm up here. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips, and peel your back off the floor 1 inch at a time. Push through your heels, lift your hips up, and reach your tailbone towards your block. Take a big inhale here. Then as you exhale, reach your hips forwards and lay your spine down 1 inch at a time. By your back floating ribs, the lower ribs, it's going to feel tricky to get that spinal area down. Once you're resting, take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips and peel up 1 inch at a time. Push through your heels to help that lift. When you're up, take a deep breath in, lengthening your tailbone towards your block. As you exhale, keep the hips reaching forwards and come on down 1 inch at a time. Again, those back lower ribs, pay attention to lay those down and resting your hips down onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips and peel on up 1 inch at a time. Stop your resting between your shoulder blades. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your spine down 1 inch at a time. Pause by those back lower ribs, hold it there. Feel your deep upper abdominal muscles on, and then come down the rest of the way, nice and slowly. Take a huge breath in, we'll do it like that again. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips, peel up 1 inch at a time, pushing through your heels to help your lift. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, come down 1 inch at a time. Again, pause by those back lower ribs. Feel your upper abs are on. And then nice and slowly come down the rest of the way. And let's take some deep breaths. Okay, reach your arms up and overhead until your hands touch the floor again. Here's the back bend that I mentioned earlier. The lower ribs have lifted off the floor. Now we're going to use upper abdominal muscles to push those lower ribs down. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, push your lower ribs down into the floor, and the secondary result is hands float up 1 inch. Inhale, back bend, hands touch the floor. Exhale, push your lower ribs down into the floor. Feel your core come on. Inhale, back bend, hands touch the floor. Exhale, push lower ribs into the floor. Hands will have to float up 1 inch. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, push those lower ribs down into the roller, into the floor, pardon me. And then inhale, back bend. And exhale, push your lower ribs down into the floor. Hold it there, breathing. Feel the whole cylinder of your core on. And now place your hands underneath your head, interlacing, and press your head back into your hands, your ribs into the floor, your pelvis into the floor and feel how your core comes on. So we're going to do more of that to do baby upper ab curls. Keep your head pressing back into your hands as a way of not straining in your neck. Take a deep breath in here. Then push your lower ribs into the floor so much that you curl up into a little upper curl. And then inhale slowly down. Exhale, push lower ribs into the floor and curl up. And inhale slowly down. 2 more times. Exhale, push lower ribs into the floor and curl up. And inhale slowly down. Exhale, push lower ribs into the floor and curl up. And inhale slowly down. Take your hands out of the way. Narrow your waist, lift your feet and take the block out of the way. Place your feet onto the floor and then bring your thumbs onto your front lower ribs and your long fingers onto the front point of your hips. Your hands are here so that you can really feel what is or is not going on down there. So we've been paying attention to lower ribs moving down towards the floor. That's a way of bringing on your abdominal muscles. Okay, let's try and keep that when we're in our exercises. Before we go into those, take mindful breaths. So big inhale into your lower ribs. As you exhale, narrow your waist, front, back, and sides. Inhale into your lower ribs, feel them spread under your thumbs. And exhaling, narrowing your waist. Take another breath like that. Narrowing your waist, lift your right leg up, your knee is bent, it's over your hip, your shin is parallel with the floor. Engage your abdominal muscles, really weight your body down into the floor. Next exhale, lift the left leg up just like that. Adjust so that you feel really grounded through your torso. So let's press the sacrum into the floor, the ribs into the floor, your head into the floor. You'll feel your core come on. Keep that. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg, pushing forwards about 45 degrees. And inhale, come back. Exhale, push your left foot forwards to straight leg. And inhale, come back. Exhale, narrow waist, right leg straightens forwards, and inhale, come back. Exhale, left leg straightens forwards, and inhale, come back. Keep going like that while pressing your head, your ribs, and your pelvis down, reaching one leg forwards as you exhale. Being sure not to create an arch in your lower back when you push your foot forwards. So notice that I'm saying exhale, push your foot forwards. That's where you're really strong. And inhale back. Exhale, push a foot forwards. And inhale back. Go this slow. Exhale, push your left foot forwards. And inhale back. And then exhale, place one foot down and then the other. Take some easy breaths. So if you were feeling any straining in your lower back there, it will be because you're not engaging your abdominal muscles enough, and that will take practice for sure. Another thing you can do is have your legs slightly higher in the air until you gain more strength. Okay, so as you exhale, strong core, lift your right leg up to the position it was just in. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lift your left leg up. Pause here, head pressing down, ribs pressing down, sacrum pressing down, core is strong. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Now, one arm's going to be reaching by your ear and your leg is going to reach forwards like it did in the last time. Remember, the higher altitude you have of a limb, the less strenuous it will be. So choose what's right for you. Opposite leg and arm. As you exhale, strong core, right leg forwards, left arm by your ear. Inhale, come to starting position. Exhale, left foot forwards, right arm by your ear. Inhale to straighting position. Exhale, right foot forwards, left arm by your ear. Inhale to starting position. Exhale, left leg forwards, right arm by your ear. Inhale to starting position. Keep going, right leg, left arm. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, starting position. Let's exhale, strong core, one foot down and then the other. Bring your thumbs back onto your lower ribs again, long fingers onto the point of your hips. Take a strong exhale to strengthen your core. Lift your right leg up. Lift your left leg up on the next exhale. This time we're going to squeeze our legs together a lot, okay? And let's have our heels very slightly higher than our knees. We're going to reach the legs forwards on an exhale, 1 inch at a time. Please stop where you feel your strongest, never straining. So we're going to go to 5 inches, but you might stop at 3 because you're listening to your body and avoiding strain. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, narrow your waist, push your feet forwards 1 inch, and inhale back. Exhale, narrow your waist, push your feet forwards 2 inches, and inhale back. Exhale, narrow your waist, push forwards 3 inches, and inhale back. Exhale, push forwards 4, and inhale back. Exhale, push forwards 5 inches, and inhale back. Exhale, 4, head's heavy, shoulders are heavy, inhale back. Exhale, push forwards 3, and inhale back. Exhale, push forwards 2, and inhale back. Exhale, push forwards 1, and inhale back. Hug your legs in towards you and take your knees in circles. Breathe easy, breathe deeply. So now what we're going to do is lift the legs up to that tabletop position. Legs are squeezing together, head is heavy, ribs are heavy, pelvis is heavy. Reach your arms up. So the arms are going to go over the head incrementally to the same degree that your feet go forwards. So it might be that you stay at 1 or 2 inches in both directions because you're listening to your body and you're listening to how everything feels. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, narrow your waist, arms overhead 1 inch, feet forwards 1 inch, and inhale to starting position. Exhale 2 inches, and inhale starting. Let's pause a moment. Notice that this is significantly harder. So really focus on strong core, head down, ribs down, pelvis down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, narrow your waist 3 inches. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, 4 inches. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, 5 inches, maybe legs straighten. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, 4 inches. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, 3 inches. Starting position. Exhale, 2 inches. Starting position. Exhale, 1 inch. Starting position. Hug your legs in and take them in circles. Then going the opposite way. And then hug your legs in towards you and take a slow roll around to your side and coming up. So thank you very much for joining me on beginning level core work. And again, this is so good for our lower back, which can end up being really good for our neck and shoulders over time. Please feel free to leave some helpful comments in the comment bar. Hit subscribe so that you can join my YouTube videos as they arrive, and take good care of yourself. Thank you very much.